2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Burks in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, Bruce Brown is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Curry. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Yes, sir. How about Robinson showing off some creativity down there to get the score?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Robinson. Randall right side. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. New York ball. Passes it to Burks. From deep three-point range. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To the inside. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Robinson against Drummond. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Lets a floater go, and Durant sends it back ahead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
That's on Evan Fournier.
And Kyrie went directly into contact that time, throwing his body at the defense.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Outside for Durant. There's the drive. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Durant with the steal. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Noel's checked in for the Knicks. On the wing, Irving. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Brown against Barrett. Pass to Fournier. They get it back. Here's Noel. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
KD can't get it to go. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Driving the lane. They get it back. Pass to Burks from outside the arc. You can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Curry on the wing. Barrett covering. Curry can't get it to go.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself, this is the kind of stuff you get from him.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. New York moving it around. And it's Barrett penetrating. KD with the block.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Clock at 6. Here's Barrett.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The pass to Durant. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
Wow, this makes that look so easy.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Curry brings the double. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Burks the pass to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The kick out to Irving. KD against Barrett. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, that could have easily been an and one. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
Here's Fournier, and again it's New York. Now Irving. He's got 6. Curry attacking with his first shot attempt, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
It's Robinson high post. Drummond working against Burks. Shot clock at 6. Burks on the wing. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Here's Irving. Oh, that's blocked.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Poked away. Burks kicks to Barrett. With some arc. And that one drops. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
I think R.J. found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step He's able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
Timeout called the Nets.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. Rose is checked in for Fournier. And quickly in for Burks. Here's Quickly. Rejected by Dragic. Mills with it. Now guarded by Gibson.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Aldridge against Noel. And Aldridge slams it in.
Yeah, if he gets enough space, LaMarcus Aldridge will get up and remind you that he's a big man that has mean intentions.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Rose surveying the D. Count that one. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Thomas. Inside. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Thomas. 6 points for Aldridge.
Well, back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
Here's Quickly. And it's off the back rim. No good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mills passes to Aldridge. Back to Mills. Takes a 3. The rebound by Gibson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's Quickly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mills with it. Working on Rose. Here's Dragic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
Gibson tries again. The rebound by the Nets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the wing Quickly. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Outside Thomas. Down low. 4 seconds left. Mills can't hit.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic, told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far.
His first foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mills. Griffin is out there with Johnson. Then there's Dragic, and it's Thomas in at the small forward. Griffin kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the left side wing. The 3 from Mills. That shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Randall passes to Gibson. Good work there as it goes.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
New York trailing. Here's quickly. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And the Nets making a change here.
For your Knicks, D-Ron Sharp.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reich. Kept alive by New York. That evens the score.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
And Gibson sends it back. Randle outside. Driving in. And that one's good. Quickly's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime. And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to Reddish. Back to Rose. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
So the wing on the left. Thomas down low. Gibson on him.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Thomas. Curry comes in for Patty Mills. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Quickly.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the shot goes in. Randle's got the lead, back up to 2 now for New York.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Irving's shot is good.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
So here's Burks. He has 5. Pass to Reddish. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Curry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside Griffin. Irving looking for an opening. Outside for Griffin. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Curry passes to Sharp. Outside for Griffin. From deep 3-point range. Bangs home the trifecta. Griffin's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's another area that Griffin has worked on, just taking the pass and creating rhythm with the shot D can't stop it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Fournier comes in for Reddish. Fournier finds Randall. Back to Fournier. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Brown drives in. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Brown. And it's a three-point Nets lead.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Burks. Here's Randall. Up again. And Robinson is right there.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
Here's Curry. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 6 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Count it. 6 points for him.
Well, that's R.J. Barrett just simply going hard to the rim.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown outside. Feeds to Aldridge.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Noel's checked in for New York.
Nerlens Noel.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 1. Burks' shot is good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Irving passes to Brown. Double team on Aldridge. Stolen by Robinson. Fournier with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. The feed to Barrett. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn, New York.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Johnson in for Brown. And so Fournier nails both of them. Nets trail by 3. Irving attacking. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Fournier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Stolen by Robinson. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Barrett, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry. The Knicks pull it in. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Burks. And the layup is good. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Durant. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. No good there. 1 second left. No good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even, and they kept it close, trailing by at the moment. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And New York looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Nets passing it around. Burks against Irving. Back to Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack low and get to the line.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Irving. And it's denied. Burks with it. Guarded now by Irving. Randall passes to Fournier, and it's good. 2 points. 9 points for Evan Fournier.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Fournier pass to Randall.
Well, excellent job. KD timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That one goes in.
Skilled and instinctual enough to have the offense run through him. KD has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
And there's the pass to Burks. It's stolen by Brown. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Here's Irving. It's deflected. They recover it. Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Irving finds Drummond. And he drops.
Oh, yes, sir.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
A different look for New York. Reddish, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Post comes in for Evan Fournier. And quickly in for Robinson. Dragic dishes to Brown. Outside Griffin. Here he goes. And Griffin slams it in.
Wow, leaping up and a ferocious throwdown. Once he has a head of steam, game over.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Quickly the pass to Reddish. Back to Quickly. Kicks it to Reddish. The three. And the Knicks miss again. Nets trail by 4. To the paint. Outside Griffin. Inside. It's stolen by Randall. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Noel's checked in for New York. And it's Dragic off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got 6 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Griffin on the double team. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Right side, Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. I just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Noel.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Robinson with the block. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
New York leading by 6. And Griffin sends it back.
For Griffin using the vertical on defense, that's a scary thought.
Nets passing it around. With the drive. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. On defense, the Knicks. 6 to shoot. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Irving subbed in for Thomas. Back to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. Jacks up a 3. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Rose kicks to Quickly. Here's Randall. It's good. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Quickly against Irving. And it's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And the Knicks making a change here as well. They're checked in for Cameron Reddish. Irving attacking. Here's Claxton. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wow, hammering it in.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
He takes it in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Quickly against Johnson. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside for Curry. And there's the drive. Robinson with the block. Rose in the post. Johnson's there. And there's Rose on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Johnson. Brown against Rose. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Quickly. No good.
Now, capable of defending a few different positions, the length of Johnson has really bothered shooters.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks, up by 12. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Irving. He's out there with Curry. Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Back to Drummond. Outside Irving. Going inside, and the basket is good. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
Coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Burks kicks to Robinson. Here's Randall. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant to the inside. Drummond. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Fournier. 2 points. That one goes. And 11 points for Evan Fournier.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Irving.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Pass to Burks for the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The Knicks leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now the pass to Randle. He gets that one.
Well, Randle finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Irving attacking. Robinson with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Burks. He's covered closely. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Passes it to Randle. Some nice passing by New York here.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat out awesome.
That free throw good from Randle.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Nicholas Claxton.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Brandon, which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks, David. And finished off by KD.
On defense, your priority is to close out on Durant's outside shot, but then he has that tight handle. Simply drives right by you.
Down low. And Randle throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Randle against Durant. To the paint. And it's Aldridge missing. New York leading by 10. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving. Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Bounce pass from Burks. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randle. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Fournier. Durant deciding where to go with it. And then Durant with the jam.
And this has been relentless from KD here tonight. The defense has tried to adjust not once but several times and nothing working.
The 10-footer. Randall, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Randall's got 14 points now in the second half. Nets trail by 11. It's Curry with the drive. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Derrick Rose.
He kicks it to Fournier. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Next ball.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Irving, good.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Alec Burks.
And I just love how assertive he's been at the offensive end tonight. That's really come across in his passing. He's been decisive, knowing just where to go with the ball and making some great feeds. The D hadn't been able to figure out what to do against this guy.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. 2 on the clock. And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Irving drives in, and the shot goes down. Irving's got 24.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Rose with the ball. Here's Randall. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Randall's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
The Nets working the ball around now. KD on the wing. Garrett covering. Robinson with the block. Now Rose. The 9-foot shot. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 11. KD with it. Picked up by Barrett. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Knicks.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Robinson.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Count that one.
Feels like Kyrie locked in right now. No let-up in his offensive attack, and he's hot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Barrett finds Randall. Barrett with the ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Rose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down. All right, David, thank you.